At the conclusion of World War II, Lieutenant J.G. William E. Glenn, Jr. was responsible for instrumentation for the Bikini Resurvey expedition following the first nuclear weapons tests at the Pacific Island chain. While a graduate student at Lawrence Radiation Laboratory and research assistant to Nobel laureate Dr. Glenn Seaborg, William Glenn was awarded 8 patents in the fields of nuclear instrumentation and electrostatic mass spectrometry. After joining the staff of General Electric Research Laboratories, Dr. Glenn conducted research and development embracing audio devices, optical systems and electron optics, and three-dimensional camera imaging and printing, producing 53 patents, including basic patents covering lenticular block stripe projection screens, thermoplastic recording, and the unique Talaria light valve projector, one of GE's most remarkable and enduringly successful video products.
Well, the Talaria projector is a different way of making a television projector for large screen displays. You write a little diffraction grating on an oil film and put this in front of an arc light and project an image where the diffraction grating determines both the brightness and the color in the image. This projector has been quite a successful product for about 24 years now, and I think is one of the few high-definition television products that are manufactured in the U.S. The optics in the Talaria projector were used to produce a thermoplastic recorder. This used the same optical system, but an electron beam wrote on a thermoplastic while the thermoplastic material was liquid, and then you would cool it down to room temperature so that it would freeze the image in place. You could see a projected color image of what you recorded as you made the recording. You could heat the film up and erase it and use the film over again. This was the origin of electron beam recording of video, and that's the technique that's now used to transfer high-definition television to film for release in motion picture theaters.
Dr. Glenn's tenure as Vice President and Director of Research at CBS Laboratories saw 25 patents issued, including a single-tube color television camera and an Emmy Award-winning digital noise reduction system.
CBS had the idea of a way of reducing the noise in television images using digital processing. That became a successful product and, in fact, won an Emmy Award for the most outstanding television development in one year. That was the origin of work that we started in high-definition television digital compression techniques. We were the first ones to build operating hardware of a high-definition transmission system that could broadcast high definition terrestrially. And we demonstrated this at a number of conventions. And we're still working on this in this area by applying what we've learned in a number of years of work in visual perception to designing digital compression systems for compressing video for recording and digital transmission.
Appointed director of the New York Institute of Technology Science and Technology Center, Dr. Glenn developed 18 patents covering high-resolution medical ultrasound, digital image compression of high-definition television, the first operating U.S. HD TV system, and a solid-state active matrix light valve display.
At CBS, we started a project in ultrasound and found out that the ultrasonic scanners that were used in medicine at that time were nowhere near the resolution that you could get with ultrasound. They were also not real-time moving images. And so we developed an ultrasonic scanner for medical applications that instead of having about 1 centimeter resolution had about a half a millimeter resolution and produce the image in real time. And that's been a very successful product. Thousands of those scanners have been sold, and the results of those scans are being used in studies of thousands of patients to determine the causes of atherosclerosis.
At Florida Atlantic University, Dr. Glenn is director of the Communications Technology Center and distinguished university research professor. 3 patents and 5 pending disclosures cover high-definition camera and display systems. An avid sailor since his World War II naval service, commanding a 200-foot large infantry landing craft in the Pacific, Dr. Glenn can often be found aboard his sailboat, Talaria, navigating the Caribbean and South Florida's coastal waters with his wife, Jeannie, and a crew of family, friends, and colleagues.